You wake up, the alarm hits. For a few seconds, you just lie there, staring at the ceiling, feeling the weight of your body, your mind, your years. There was a time when mornings felt exciting, when you woke up ready to take on the world. But now, it's different. You feel tired before the day even begins. Your back aches, your energy dips. You scroll your phone, maybe check a few messages, and suddenly half an hour is gone, and your mind, already fogged up. That's the quiet truth most men never admit. It's not that you're weak, it's that you've been running on empty for too long. Too much noise, too much stress, too much caffeine, too little care. And somewhere along the way, you stopped treating your mornings as sacred. But what if I told you that the way you start your day could change everything? Not just your health, but your mood, your energy, your confidence, even the way you look at yourself in the mirror. It starts simple. It starts with a drink, not a fancy supplement, not another energy shot, just warm lemon water with honey. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. That's it? Just lemon and honey? But listen, this isn't about a drink. It's about what that drink means. See, that glass, that simple morning ritual, is a reminder that your body is not your enemy, that your mornings are not something to survive, that every sunrise gives you one more chance to heal, not just physically, but mentally. Warm lemon water with honey. It's not just hydration, it's renewal. That warmth hits your throat and tells your system, we're alive. Let's begin again. And the science backs it up. Lemon, packed with vitamin C, cleans your system, detoxifies your liver, helps your digestion, supports your skin. Honey, a natural energy source, balances blood sugar, boosts immunity, repairs cells. But the real transformation, it's in the ritual. Because when you wake up and start your day with intention, when you pause, boil the water, slice the lemon, pour the honey, you're telling your mind, I'm in control. You're not starting the day reacting to chaos. You're leading it. Let me ask you, when was the last time you woke up slow? Not rushing, not checking your phone, just breathing. You see, most men don't realize how much their energy leaks in the first hour of the morning. You wake up and immediately hand over your attention to screens, to stress, to problems that don't even belong to you yet. And then you wonder why your motivation fades before noon. The truth? Your energy doesn't die all at once. It dies in moments. Small choices. The snooze button, the scrolling, the skipping breakfast, the ignoring of your body's whisper. That's why this ritual matters. That warm drink isn't just fuel. It's focus. It's a symbol of order in a world of distraction. Now picture this. You wake up before sunrise. The room is quiet. You walk to the kitchen. The water boils. Soft sound, steam rising. You squeeze half a lemon, add a spoon of honey, stir slowly. And as you take that first sip, the warmth hits your chest, and something inside you softens. That's your moment. No noise, no rush, just you, rebuilding your connection to your body. That's not weakness, that's mastery, because real masculinity isn't chaos, it's command. And command starts with discipline, even in the smallest things. You see, men lose their edge not because of age, but because they stop taking care of their foundation. They start to drift. They start to neglect the rituals that ground them, and soon they stop feeling alive. But your body remembers. It remembers what it's like to feel light, strong, awake. It remembers how it felt to wake up ready. You can bring that back, not through extremes, not through pain, but through presence. That drink in your hand, lemon, honey, warm water, is the first promise you keep to yourself, and that's powerful, because every time you keep a small promise, you rebuild trust with yourself. And when a man trusts himself again, he becomes unstoppable. Start your day with this drink and feel young again. Part 1. There's a psychological shift that happens here. Scientists call it habit stacking. When you attach a small, meaningful ritual to the start of your day, it becomes an anchor. It trains your brain to associate mornings with control, not chaos. And that small act, it ripples. You start eating better, not because you force it, but because your mornings remind you that you deserve better. You start thinking clearer, because that drink tells your body, I'm cleansing the noise. You start standing taller, because you finally feel like you're doing something for you. and you start looking younger because stress no longer owns your face. That's why I call it the drink of renewal. Not because it magically turns back time, but because it reminds you that you still have time. Time to change, time to rebuild, time to live like a man who values himself. Listen. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. You just have to start your morning right. One glass, one decision, one new identity forming drop by drop. Because if you can win the morning, you can win the day. And if you can win enough days, you can win your life back. This is the part no one tells you about aging. It's not the years that wear you down, it's the neglect. You stopped moving, stopped caring, stopped listening to your body's signals. And your body, that loyal machine, has been waiting for you to return. Every sip of that lemon honey water is you saying, I'm back. You'll notice something after a few days. The way your digestion feels smoother, your bloating fades, your skin clears. But something deeper happens too. You start waking up a little earlier. You start craving that silence because that ritual becomes peace. Men spend their lives searching for peace and success, in women, in money. But peace doesn't live out there. It lives in the first 5 minutes of your morning. You might think, how can something so small matter so much? Because transformation doesn't happen in big, dramatic moments. It happens in repetition, in quiet, consistent, sacred acts. That drink becomes your anchor. Your mind starts to say, I'm the kind of man who takes care of himself. And that identity, it changes everything. When you treat your body with care, your mind follows. When your mind is clear, your confidence rises. And when your confidence rises, the world responds. People start to notice. They won't know what changed, but they'll feel it. You'll walk differently. You'll speak slower. Your presence will carry calm, not exhaustion. That's the power of ritual. And I want you to understand this. Masculinity isn't about being hard all the time. It's about being grounded. A man who's grounded doesn't need to prove anything. His calm is his power. That's why I tell you, start small. Start with this. Because that cup in your hand isn't just about health. It's a reflection of self-respect. You don't have to chase youth. You can create it through consistency. Your cells regenerate, your energy returns, your spirit reawakens, but only when you give your body the love it's been begging for. You remember that phrase, feel young again. It's not about wrinkles or muscles, it's about aliveness. Youth is not an age, it's an energy, and that energy is built, morning by morning, through the choices you make before the world wakes up. When you wake early, hydrate, breathe, move, you remind your body that it's still capable. You remind your mind that it's still sharp, and you remind your heart that life isn't done with you yet. So, tomorrow morning, skip the chaos. Pour that warm water, slice that lemon, add that honey, and drink slowly, because that first sip is your rebirth.